Okay, Chet. Well, that's a nice setup. Like I said, that Flex radio has been pulling at my shirt sleeve for a while. Right now, my rice box radio is an ICOM 756 Pro 3, which is a good radio. Not as versatile as the new Flex, but it's much older than the Flex. But generally, when I'm on the air, and I don't do a lot of operating, but when I am on the air, I'm using my boat anchors. That's what I like. That's what I restore. That's what I, love to play with. I'm a big Collins nut, so I got a bunch of Collins gear here. My most recent project was a 30K4 that I restored, transmitter, which I've got teamed up with a 75A3. And I actually am just finishing up a KWM2 restoration. And I may actually sell that because I got a couple KWM2s. So I may actually, when I'm through with that, I may put that on eBay and sell it. So at any rate, okay, Chet, I'm going to say 73s. We're getting close to the dinner bell here. So nice catching up with you. Hope all's well, and I'm sure a couple guys will be jumping on soon. N1, N1, GIC, WA3, YPM, 73s, Chet.
KB3WS3. Bravo Romeo, India, Alpha, November from Annapolis, Maryland. How are you?
Brian from Annapolis. I missed your call. I'm sorry.
It's Kilo Bravo 3, Whiskey Fox Victoria, Team Baker 3, Washington, Florida, Vermont.
What's wrong? Where you go, Brian? I'm up here in Union, New Jersey. And got a nice solid signal up here, over.
Oh, we appreciate that. I didn't catch your name.
I'm sorry, Brian. It's George. Golf Echo Ocean, Roger, Golf Echo. And Jersey, Annapolis. Are you associated with the Naval Academy at all?
No, we're actually about 15 miles south of Annapolis in a little town called Chesapeake Beach, just off the shore of the Chesapeake Bay. Thank you for coming across my link. Turn over to the shopping. It may break up here a little bit here, George, as we lose internet connectivity back to the house here, but hopefully it'll hold here for us.
Very good. Okay, your number, your sound is good. And I guess you guys are open for business down there, aren't you?
We're in the automotive service industry, and we've been quite busy here for some time now. So, I guess it's considered essential services in America.
All right, very good. Glad to hear it. And up here in New Jersey, we're AFU, but you know what? That's how it rolls. All right, yeah, nice S9 signal up here. I just put a new antenna up. I put a long wire, and I got a Yaesu FT991 Alpha. I'm wondering what you're running down there, Robert.
This is a Class E transmitter, Class H modulator, and Class E RF deck. It's being excited by a TS480, and we're receiving with the TS480. So it's a home-built transmitter using modern conventional equipment to recite it and receive it, and then we have a remote internet connection by way of the cellular and the internet to the house there, guys.
All right, roger that. TS480 and a classic night. I'm wondering approximately what kind of wattage output do you think you're running at?
The transmitter of the house right now is tuned up to about 315 watts carrier, and fully modulated. So it's probably doing about 1,500 there, go ahead.
Awesome. I'm running out of my 991 Alpha, 40 watts. 40 watts, and on my new antenna, I'm getting about 3 watts reflective power. So I'm kind of impressed. What are you running for an antenna there?
This particular antenna, George, is a center-fed dipole cut specifically for this portion of the band there, and it does quite well for us. It's actually a little bit of a wounded soldier right near the south end of its down at a 45 in the north end flat top. So it's a hybrid.
Okay, very good. Yeah, I have an 8040 that I just put up. One of the guys on YouTube, Steve Ellington, I saw his end-fed half-wave. So I got a 49 to 1 pound. And a 136-foot long wire, number 14 gauge over.
Well, it's working around. It's working well down here, George. Your solid S9 as well. You hear everything you have to say there. Surprisingly enough, the 991, one of my favorite wish list radios there, sounds pretty decent here on AM there as well, Dad.
Yeah, very good. I'm trying to get something online power. Good AM rig, aren't it?
Lots to be had out there, George. There are all kinds of different things out there. There's the X100, the Kid, quite the X101, and ANAN, and some of the others sound very good on AM. The 718 sounds good on AM. There's lots Lots of different rigs out there that all sound good on AM nowadays.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know sunspot cycle runs, but I think this antenna, this dipole, end-to-end wave, it's up about 40 feet, and then comes down to about 4 foot. And I'm hitting it out in the cloud at one hop, I guess, for takeoff angle. Pretty much anything.
Yeah, I suppose so, George. Most of the direction to the northeast for me here, and literally today, there's a couple hundred to my left here. So most of it is all over water, whether it be the Chesapeake Bay itself or the Atlantic Ocean. The area there, which was running over most of the water there.
Yeah, I used to fly I was stationed down in Louisiana, in Virginia Beach, and all carriers were out of there, and I had a lot of fun going down Route 13 down there, and a lot of water down there for sure.
Oh yeah, that area of Virginia, Virginia Beach, and Norfolk, and I can't think of Chesapeake, Virginia. Kind of juts out there into the mountain range just before it dumps into the ocean. So then the coastline tucks back in, and you head further south into North Carolina, South Carolina. But it's an interesting when you start playing with ham radio how you get sensitive to where New York, New Jersey, and all that is east of me. And traditionally, I wouldn't think that way. I would think of it as north of me, but it's actually northeast of me. Just by getting a better understanding of where the coastline is, and where the different states are actually located as far as the bearing from a specific point.
All right, very good. I'm online looking at the QR stub.
Good evening, Brian. I'll be back. W3MOR.
Hi, sir.
I see a screwdriver on top, and I'm wondering what you're using for ground, over.
George, if you watch that video there, we had to repair that roof on the camper trailer there. So when it was apart, we took some time and rolled out wire mesh. We rolled out 2 layers of wire mesh across the roof there, bonded the mesh all together, and bonded it to the mount of the antenna, and also bonded the mesh to the frame of the trailer. So it's the whole trailer is a ground plane there, George.
I like it. I'll have to watch the video when we hear. And I like your station. That was awesome. I'm working on a small desk for the basement that I use for my troubleshooting and everything else. And Brian, it looks like you got this down to a science. You have a little keyboard. What is that? It's on the desk, and it looks like it's only the heat to the amplifier. Is that like an audio mixer, or?
Yeah, on that QRZ picture off to the right is the audio gear. It's the compressor limiter and the mixing board and EQ. It's all off to the right. And in the center there's the 2 monitors, and underneath of that monitor is to the left of the PS440, I think it is a keyboard there for the computer there, Gov.
Roger that. Can I hire you to build my station?
You know, George, that's been 10 years in the making there, and that photo is actually a year or 2 old. I could probably take another one because we've rearranged it a little bit since then. I made the mistake of pulling everything out of there to put that countertop in. I had that countertop custom made through one of our customers, and when I put it all back together, it took me 2 weeks to put it all back in there, George.
Roger that. Well worth it. Looks nice. Looks a little spooky down there. All you need is some red light. You have some red luminaire. That would make it seem like I was back on the ship in the Combat Information Center. Over.
Well, thanks very much, George. Yeah, it's a lot of fun to sit there and operate, and every now and then we look at it and say, hey, we're going to change it or we're going to move it, but I know how much effort it took to put all that stuff in, and I know how much wire is hiding behind those desks there, so I often tease the relatives and say, you know, if there's ever trouble making my final arrangements, go pull all the wire out of this room here, and you'll be able to pay for it all with the scrap copper there. Go ahead.
Yeah, I guess I have to start working on a ground for the in the basement where that is probably my next one. I got it right grounded to my ground of the house of the outlet. So I guess I'll have to get some grounding started over.
Yeah, there's all kinds of challenges in amateur radio. I'm lucky enough that that's on the ground level, and the ground is just off to the left of that photo you saw. Actually, it's a 10-foot ground rod, and there's a ground loop, if you will, all the way around the house. And in one corner of the house is a tower that has ground rods on it. And all of the antennas, every single one of the antennas that cross that ground loop, or that perimeter, if you will, their shields are all bonded to the ground, so it works out real well for us there, guys.
Yeah, I can see that worked out really well. Well, I do not have a TPO roof on my fiberglass truck camper. I have a Northern Light that I lift the camper up and back my truck underneath it. I got a single wheel axle, and that seems to hold the load all right. But when I talk on 20 meters off a 32-foot military antenna that I got on the back, my lights on my camper modulate with my voice on 20. Over.
Oh, okay, George, I may have misunderstood you there. It sounds like you were talking about the camper trailer rather than the house. I was talking the ground loop is around the house. The camper trailer, putting that antenna up on the roof and that the ground plane underneath of it and bonding it to all the metal there works out really, really well. There's lots of different antenna schemes. Some of them are more matching than others. I've had real good luck with just operating with resonant antennas, which has its own drawbacks, George, because you either got to have them motorized like the screwdriver or like a step-IR beam, but or you have to have a bunch of monoband antennas to put up. So there's pluses and minuses to all of it there, George. Good.
Yeah, roger that. Well, I was talking about both. I was talking about the grounding of my base station, which then led into the lack of ground on the truck camper. I got a 32-foot military AT-120 that I screw together, and it's up about 32 foot. Got about 35, 40-foot ground radials. I throw them out, and so yeah, it's a work in progress. It just takes time for all this. All right, tell you what, Brian, I'm not going to hold the frequency here, but it's been a pleasure. I see you got an email at Yahoo, so I'll send you a quick email, and what was the name of that place? Whispering Pine Campground down in Maryland. I don't know if you've ever heard of that.
It doesn't ring any bells to me there, George. Whereabouts in Maryland?
It looks close to where you are. Was it Whispering Pines or South Pines? Something like that. We went there last year. What a great location. I'll have to, you know what, it might be on the other side of the river. That's where it was. It was off of Route 13.
Yeah, it sounds like it's over there on the eastern shore of Maryland, across the bay from here. Whereas if the trailer was amphibious, it would just be an hour or so before we got there. But instead, I have to go all the way north towards Annapolis and go across the Bay Bridge and back south. So it's about a 4-hour ride. But I think I know the one you're talking about. It's on the eastern shore. KB3WF.
KB3WFV, November 2, Foxtrot, Victor Victor. Absolutely. Well, you know what? I think you're still, are you still mobile, or have you parked somewhere?
No, George, we're sitting still here in the shopping center. That's the nice thing about this setup is I can operate the base station pretty much from all bands, all modes here in the truck, and I can go in and do whatever shopping she needs to do, and I don't get bored, Dad.
Roger that. Very nice. Awesome setup. I'll have to see if I can hook up with you on my way down to North Carolina.
There you go. All right, George, very nice meeting you as well. They're a good signal out of the 991, and the new antenna seems to do quite well. I heard a couple other stations chime in there, but I don't know if it's a local trying to get into our QSO or if they're just drifting in from somewhere else. But into FVV, KB3WFV. Good evening, George.
Brian, it's been a pleasure. Thanks for the QSO. Stay safe, and hope to catch again down the road. KB3WFV, Northwest Maryland. November 2, Victor Victor. Here in Union, New Jersey. 73, Brian.
73, George. Good night.
Adios.
Barry, did I hear you? Nothing heard from W3MMR. WFE, listen.
K5 VRX. K5 Victor Radio X-ray, Virginia. Saying that the old Ranger still works. Oh, you're loud and clear in New Jersey. Thank you. I'm listening a little off frequency. I got a whole lot of QR Nancy. Calls K5 Victor Radio X-ray. Name is Roger. And I'm surprised with all this noise anybody can hear me. Over. Roger. K5 Victor Romeo X-ray, November 2. Fox Victor Victor, November 2, Foxtrot Victor Victor. Union, New Jersey, and it's got a new antenna I put up there, and it seems to be shooting down to Maryland very well. You're 5 over up there. November 2, Fox Whiskey Victor. In New Jersey. Before the static crashes and my windy antenna intermittent and a few other things jump in. You're up and down, but you're pretty loud there for a little while. Anyway, I just wanted to turn this stuff on. I'm out in the garage workshop. XYL and I are doing a little bit of yard work on this very beautiful day before the monsoons and cold weather come back again for the next few weeks. And I went, I haven't had this Ranger and the CNC300 on in a long time. Tickled to see it still works. NTFWV, K5VR X-ray. Okay, Roger, K5VRX. A little correction on my call letters. It's Norway 2, France Victoria, November 2, Foxtrot Victor. N2FVV, over. Right. N2 Fox Whiskey Victor. That's it. N2FWV. If it weren't for all the static crashes, it'd be a beautiful copy. Armchair copy here in Northern Virginia. 7 threes. Thanks for the report. Stay safe. K5VR X-ray. Bye for now. Roger. That's good Ranger. The nice Ranger down there. Sounds good. Stay safe. K5VRX in somewhere, and then 2F3V, Union, New Jersey. 7-3, thanks a lot. Sadly, it's back to the yard work. See you later. Adios.
WFC.
November 1, X-ray, Zulu Whiskey, listening 3885.
Frequency in use. Oh man, I'm not quite on frequency. This is Alpha Juliet 1 Golf AJ 1. AJ1G, November 2, Fox, Victor, New Jersey. November 2, Fox, Victor, November 2, Fox, Victor, AJ1G. I just thought I was working you, but I was looking at my SDR, and it was apparently showing a spurious response on 3885. It was actually somewhere up above 3900 with the actual radiated signal. But I think I've got it straight here now. Good afternoon. The name here is Chris Charlie Hotel Romeo India Sierra. Trying out a new setup here. I have not had on the air before. It's not together. 100 watts. You got a good signal. You're coming in quite nicely. I suspect you may be running low power, but it's perfectly popular. Running 100 watts out of a AN GRC9 Marine War vintage Army field radio. Driving a Central Electronic 600L single grid-driven 813 and AB1, and take very little power to drive this thing to 200 watts plate input, about 100 watts out. Not showing any grid current on the ART13, and I'm showing about about half a watt out of the GRC9 to drive this ART13. The Central Electronic 600L. It's a single grid-driven 813 and AB1. Very hot, low amplifier from 1955. And rather than using the traditional Corbonium microphonium, I'm setting my constant chromium change radio. This is cheap Chinese large power fan condenser mic. Behringer, but that's running flat on its EQ, and then a DBX 3031 analog, 31 band third octave equalizer, and generating line level audio, and that in turn goes into the GRC9 through an RM12 remote control unit. It's kind of like, it's something above used to get the signal back from the high school basketball game. Stand by. The military used them in World War
875 AM, KB3WFE, 3875 infantry modulation, kilowatt Bravo 3 Whiskey, Victoria.
What's up, old man?
Feeling older every day. What are you doing?
Amen to that. Oh, brother. Just getting settled in here and had to run the lawnmower back down the street. Just got back and picked up my laundry, and now I'm settled in for the night with a nice cup of coffee. My last day off. Back to work tomorrow. What's going on down in Bryantown?
Not a whole lot. Just finishing up the workday. I'm up and down some hills and hills here, Terry, so I might drop out for a moment.
That's fine. No big deal. No biggie. Oh, hold on here. Alright, there we go.
Today was Mustang Vibration Day. I don't understand these guys that go out and buy these fancy Mustangs, put fancy wheels on them, and put junk tires underneath them, and then complain about the vibration.
Man, I see it all the time, Bri. I see it all the time. These guys, especially where I work, in the neighborhood I work in, a lot of people have bigger wheels. 24s, so on and so forth. Our tire machine won't do bigger than 22s. So luckily I don't have to mess with them with them rubber band tires, but yeah, we see it all the time. People with these low profiles and big wheels, and they wear the tires out fast, and they come in complaining of a vibration, and the tires are all chamfered and cupped and worn prematurely, and like, man, well, I just put these tires on 5 months ago, 6 months ago. I'm like, yeah, but are you hearing anything when you hit bumps? Yeah, I'm hearing a clunk when I hit bumps. Well, the wheels are putting extra stress on the front end, which in turn is causing things to go bad, which in turn is throwing your alignment off, which in turn is causing your tires to get prematurely worn out. Oh, man, these wheels cost me a lot of money. I'm like, yeah, they're going to keep costing you money, too. That's the downside about these big wheels.
George, what are you running? And I'm going to look you up on your QA web page. I don't think we've worked here on the air before. N2FVB from AJ1G.
Okay, Chris. I am running a J2FT991 Alpha, and with a brand new long wire and the 8040 unset half wave.
Hello, Ken. How goes it?
Hey, Barry. What's going on, man? Ooh, signals are down, huh?
Yeah. A little bit. Just, getting settled in here. Brian's in here somewhere. I think he was going through a bad spot. He's remote on his way home there, so. Not much else going on, just hanging out, enjoying my last evening off of work until I gotta go back tomorrow, so. You're coming in pretty good, though. But the band is down a little bit.
Yeah. SWR is up a little. Weird stuff going on today. I don't know. Just don't look at stuff. You're better off, you know?
That's what I'm saying, man. Just turn it on and transmit. If something blows up, something blows up. You know? Fingers crossed.
That's right, because they make more parts all the time. Why, so the car's leaking, you know? It leaks a little oil, you know, this stuff. They make oil every day. Transmission fluid, what do you need? They got it.
Man, I don't know how many times a week I tell somebody that. You know, they come in, you know, complaining of an oil leak. Meanwhile, they have all this other stuff wrong with their cars. And they'll take care of the other things, you know. And they're like, well, don't you think I should take care of the oil leak? I'm like, look, this oil leak is on the bottom of the totem pole here. You know, it's at the bottom of the list. That's the last thing you need to be worrying about. It's not pouring out. Okay, you're not using a quart a day. You know, a quart of oil is a few bucks, and you're not even going to lose a half a quart between oil changes. So, would you rather spend, you know, $1,000 for me to drop your oil pan and put an oil pan gasket on it, or would you rather, you know, spend $4 every 3 months, putting a little bit of oil in it? More like $2 every three or 4 months, you know. And they pay and usually they're like, oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, it is a good point. That's what I say all the time. Everybody's always complaining. Relax. I got a whole case of it in here. We're good. Anyway, let's say something I forgot. How do you like that? I just looked over. Yeah, I'm only running 6 amps, 7 amps. Okay, I gotta fix that, but not right now. It was a lot of fun yesterday, man. I had a fun time listening.
Yeah, it's been a fun weekend. It was a fun weekend on the radio, man. All weekend. Ladies' night was great, and it's got like over 100 views already. I was at 97 this morning, so I'd imagine it's hit the 100 mark. The ladies' night recording, and yeah, there's been a good amount of people out here, and everybody's been in a good mood. Everybody's been enjoying the radios, man. It's been fun. And trying to figure out what I'm going to do for dinner. Spent most of the day cutting the lawn and doing work outside the house and cleaning up inside, trying to get everything done. Like I was saying before I go back to work tomorrow. I forgot to thaw something out, so I'm trying to think of something I could make that's quick. You know, just throw it in the microwave kind of deal, but I'm kind of out of those things. Everything I have is you know, I got to defrost it and kind of make a meal out of it, big meal out of it, so I might order something. But I don't want to spend the money, man. It's like, whoa, it's like $20 every time you order out, get delivery, so I should add, oh, excuse me, God, that stuff adds up, W3MMR.
Oh, that's quite all right. That's not the worst thing that's been said on here, that's for sure. I say it all the time. Try not to, but I say it. Yeah, you got to save money where you can, especially being that bachelor. You know, I know how it is. It's just, you know, I don't feel like doing anything. I'm just going to order a pie or whatever, and you can just as easily, you know, like if you cook something, like make a meatloaf on Sunday, you can have it for sandwiches during the week, you can have it for another dinner, or whatever, you know. Make a whole ham. Carrie made a whole ham. We're going to have that for, we had a nice ham dinner. Then she'll make ham hash with the potatoes, you know, ham hash, and you can make a ham sandwich with it because we get the, you know, the one that's sliced already. It just falls off the bone after you cook it. Man, those are good things to buy. She buys the red one. I don't know, Corando maybe, or I don't remember what it is, but anyway, it's in a red foil wrapper, and it's very low salt, which I love. I hate a ham that's just so salty you can hardly eat it, and that lasted for a while. And then even after that, if it's during winter, I'll take the ham bone and I'll make split pea soup out of it. You know, green split pea soup out of it. That damn ham lasts for, you get a week of food out of it, man, for like nothing. I'm talking about good eating stuff, you know. But yeah, you got to save money. You definitely do when you're a bachelor. Sorry, Perry. We just put up the.
It's all right.
I put up the. Carrie's little gazebo outside. I put the roof on it. You know, it's a little fabric on it. I put the roof on it, and now we're just putting the panels up for the screens and all the rest of the stuff on the outside. I just took a break for a couple minutes. My shoulders started to hurt. I opened my arms up, my rotator cuffs, and I wrecked them this weekend when I put the antenna back up for us. Yeah, they up for her for ladies' night, which was cool. But I'll try to keep busy because I got to get my head gaskets today. I figured I'd get them, so that's going to put me a day behind on the race car. We had it run, a week or two ago, and I had to pull it back out. The engine was sitting for 14 years in the stand, and the rings didn't seal. I yanked it back out, took it apart, put a 600 finish in, and I gapped I had to gap them because I run 2 stages of nitrous. I had to gap the rings from nitrous, put the whole damn thing back together, and now you get the heads back on it. Everything else is done. Short block's done with the oil pan, the oil pump, everything else is done. Cam's in. Slap the heads and the intake on it. Get that damn thing back in because I got a converter I got to do. I got a right side converter to do Winter Lincoln. That should be here tomorrow, and I got the floor jack holding up my trans right now, so I'm busy, man. I got stuff to do. KC2UDZ.
Hey, Ken. Perry, I'm sorry about that. The remote dropped on me. Did it stay keyed up or did it cut off?
Oh, no, it cut off. You kind of just, like, I didn't hear it drop out, like, in the middle of a transmission. It was just, I said something and you were gone. So, I figured you went into a bad spot. I was heeding your warning. No big deal, man. It happens. Obviously, Ken's in here now. Yeah, real good, Ken. I don't know. I have a crock pot, and I haven't used it since me and my ex split. And that was like almost 3 years ago now. Since she moved out, I haven't used it since, and I should. You know, I've been eating a lot of lunch meat. I got a deli. It's on the corner. It's literally, I can see it from my front step. So I eat a lot of lunch meat, and I eat lunch meat and sandwiches. I come home for lunch because I only work a couple blocks away, and eat a sandwich for lunch, and then usually I'll have one, in the middle of the night. It seems like I'll make a sandwich in the middle of the night when I wake up. I'm trying to stay away from sweets because my blood pressure. I can put it this way: I can feel it when I eat sweets. If I eat sweets at night and I wake up in the morning, I'll wake up in the morning with a headache, and I think it's from my blood pressure being high when I wake up. So I'm trying to take better care of myself, but I still have to do a better job. And just weighed myself yesterday. I'm 205 pounds, and I'm 5'7", so I'm a little bit overweight. And it's all right in my gut, it's all in my gut. And a little bit in my neck and all, but generally it's all in my gut. And I really gotta start eating better. There. I'm gonna scooch in the other room now. Brian's in here. I didn't want to leave you hanging, Ken, so you guys pick it up. And I'm gonna see if I can scrounge something up here, put something in the microwave. So I really don't want to order out. So over to you, Brian. Brian, you home yet? KB3WFV with KC2UDZ W3MMR.
Yeah, I'm home. We don't normally come home that way. We were running down along the shore of the bay, and there's this big ridge that we make a hard right on to and climb this hill. Right at the bottom of that hill is where I normally lose cell service, satellite, everything. I knew it. I shouldn't have bothered, but I'd keyed up just before we made it to that turn. And I couldn't get back in, and I was afraid the thing was sitting here holding a dead carrier the whole time, so I had the timeout timer set, but I didn't know if it timed out or not. It wouldn't let me back in to see.